I was going to start this video with a joke of a dansk gearing in a shimikaze walk into a bar. But then I thought no, because Blitzkrieg is what this video is about. It's hard, fast, and a little bit silly. I always say you should always try to balance a division between destroyers, cruisers, and battleships to give yourself the best chance. But this was getting late in the evening on a Saturday night, so we decided to throw a little bit of everything into the mix and go, shall we say, balls to the wall, and you are going to see a very, very fast and furious game. We're not going to double speed it though. We're going to play it at normal speed because this thing is going to be over before red team know it. And we start off here on the right flank. And I said, do we wait for them to go in the cap and then use my radar and the Gearan's guns and the Shima's torpedoes to zone torp and just, move around the map like that? And then I was like, well, hang on, there's three of us. Shall we go for it? Let's just split left, right, and centre on the cap. So if there is a wall of skill comes through from the Shimikazes, that we don't get killed by it altogether and look like complete idiots with egg on our face. But caps are king. And this video will also demonstrate, because I've put myself a few little text cues in that I'll remove before I publish it, just to show how fast and furious this one is. Blitzkrieg, obviously people know what that means. It means lightning war. It was a form of war that was used by a certain bunch of people between the years of 1939 and 1945. And if we mention their political party, we're likely to get demonetized and banned from YouTube because YouTube don't like those kind of things. But there we go. There is a Shima. Let's just leave him. And I'm like, let's play the caps. Here we go. So we're on this cap. We might actually spam some torpedoes out and just see if we can go fishing and pick something up. But I'm like, we take this one. It doesn't look like there's anything on Bravo cap. So if we take this, we can push through to Bravo. And as soon as we got Bravo, we'll push north onto Alpha as well. And it was like, is that going to work? And I'm like, well, I don't know, but let's give it a go. I did forget to mention that there's myself in here. We've got Simon, who is Pikey Monkey, and we've got Rotary Rabbit, and I can't remember his first name. But we take that first cap within 2 minutes of the game starting as we trade a little bit of paint there with Rabbit because we weren't looking where we were going, and I don't think he was either. I think he was trying to get us torps off. But we're moving away from the radar cruiser and we're straight into B cap, and we've got three ships, and it's amazing how quickly these caps are going to turn as we nearly trade some more paint. And we're pretty much laughing at this point, and I don't realize that I'm not actually on the cap, so I'm going to turn and get myself into it. We are spotting red team. We are doing our bit, and we're leaving the island humpers to hump islands because we are going to give ourselves a huge benefit in this game by taking these caps quickly and getting around and among red team so that they have to react to coming and hunting us and breaking away from their little hidey places to come and try and defend. But there we go. We have two caps in 3.5 minutes of the game starting. It is only a short trip onto A cap, and we are going to push into there as well. I can't remember who it is in the Shima. I think it's Rabbit is going to go and start spamming some torps out there. And I think that was Pikey Monkey there getting a little bit close to the Aegea with his sonar through the hill. But there is the Worcester. He is, oh, excuse me, a little bit tired. It's getting late and I'm at work tomorrow. Sorry for that yawn. But yeah, Worcester is getting absolutely panned. So I decide to chime in a little bit, and we pick up first blood, and that's like the first kill. 4.5 minutes into the game, but we are spotted. Torpedoes looking good there. Were they mine? Yes, they were. Can't remember firing those. But there we go. Third cap, 4.5 minutes into the game. And doing this has given us a 100 point lead already. Because if you look, we equal on ships. Each team has lost a cruiser. So for those of you that don't think the capture points are important, it can make your life a hell of a lot easier because Red Team are panicking now. Their destroyers have pulled back from the flanks in 5 minutes. We've got a 150 point lead, and I'm going to slow down a little bit on this corner. Yep, because that's kind of what I was expecting. But there's still 10 more because it is a Shimakaze. So we're going to creep out, get our guns ready. As soon as we get spotted, we are going to hit our radar. He's already taken a battering, and it's going to take, I think, 2 salvos here, and he is out of the game. Bang and gone. Then, not watching where I'm going to run face first into a rock. And I'm kind of lucky that that Shima didn't get the rest of his torpedoes off because I would have been stuck like a pig with a stick. And so I'm going to back off this island. The team is still not really wanting to push up with us, and Red Team have pushed back into one of the capture points. This Sumner is coming our way, so we're all just going to go guns on the Sumner and give him a salute as he tries to come in and do something to save this game for his team. But it's not going to happen. I'm sorry, buddy. You are going to die. And there he goes. Um, the reason he turned broadside. Yep, there is a reason he turned broadside, and that is torpedoes. Now, I popped my smoke because I was spotted by that Carno. My torpedoes were running in the direction of the Sumner, but also in the direction of the Zeton, who was behind him. But I got a thought that perhaps the Sumner might have spotted them before he died. Now, we can't see this Carno because I realised that all three of us are in smokescreen, and I think it's Rabbit there goes out to the torpedoes, and it's like, oh dear. And I say, that Carno's right behind us. So if this cap gets contested, we need to bug the hell out. And there we go. Red team are capturing air. My engine boost is going on. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge now because that means the Carno is right behind us as who was it? Was it Pikey there? Went out in the gearing, and the Carno is pushing in, but haven't fired his guns. He is spotted because of the smoke fire penalty. Not sure if anybody can see him from the other side of the map. I guess not, because he disappears again. I've got a radar coming up in a few seconds, and I'm going to get myself a couple of cap resets. Here we go. Pop the radar and fire the guns. Get the back turrets across there. We kill some seagulls as the shells go over, but we do get a couple of cap resets, and he now knows I'm behind the island. But that is a short radar. It's going to run out, and I think it's a Des Moines is across on the far side shooting at this guy, but we're not going to let him have the kill, are we? No, we worked for that one. Of course we did. No such thing as kill stealing in this game. But there we go. We are up significantly. We're looking at what, nearly 600 point difference in this game so far. By breaking through that way, by taking control of the map, we have forced Red Team into responding to that and not sitting in their little hidey holes behind islands and things. They've been forced to back out and come and hunt us. It was a little bit of a cakewalk, to be honest, to get this far. We have got a couple of cheap kills there. We've got a fisting from Wargaming for a kill assist. We did get the first blood on the Worcester, which again was a cheap shot, but it's always good to embarrass a radar cruiser by killing it with a destroyer. Because especially when it's a Worcester with his fast reload, because 3 salvos, 2 salvos even, and you're gone. Now we know that the Ruprecht is likely to be running long range secondaries. That's going to be confirmed as soon as we open fire and get spotted. Look at all those guns firing off his broadside. That's crazy. Well, this HE hits hard. We've got a good fire starting chance. We've got this little island between us and the Ruprecht now. And we're going to keep wailing on him as he tries to run away from us because he probably knows there would be torpedoes coming. And the only disappointment in this game is that we did so well that it's going to end so quickly and he is actually going to get away. But there's still a Shimikaze in the game, and there he is. Now, I'm guessing the reason he's appeared is perhaps because the Des Moines lit up his radar, but I didn't see a notification. But before I can get a chance to fire my guns, the Des Moines kills him, and that starts off the secondaries from the Ruprecht again. But he isn't going to get anything at all out of this game because in 10 minutes and 12 seconds, it is game over for red team, victory for blue team. Hardly any damage there in a legendary match. But that was so much fun just charging through the map like that. We didn't even care that we didn't get 1, 2, and 3 on the team. We just cared that we absolutely ripped that map a new one and went from cap to cap to cap, and we gave our team an easy win. We also gave red team a couple of easy kills, but we won't go into that one. I hope you've enjoyed that one. A different way of playing destroyers, and thankfully, not a fail div, but a success div. So smash that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and please do take care of yourselves. Until next time, goodbye.